We went to Miss Walker's office and I had my mind set on making a program for kids under the age of 14 to pack bags to feed those 16,000 children in Charleston County that go hungry every weekend.
Jackson and his family wanted to partner with the Lowcountry Food Bank to pack bags with nutritious, easy-to-open foods that could be distributed through the Backpack Buddies program in South Carolina schools.
You know, when the Silvermans first approached us, we thought it was a wonderful idea, but we couldn't quite figure out as a food bank how to make it work. And they just have what I would call stick-to-itiveness. They just wanted to do this so badly, all of them as a family.
The food bank opened its doors on Sundays to keep the young kids safe in the warehouse and make Jackson's dream come true.
I called it I Heart Hungry Kids because even though I don't know them, I love them with all my heart. We first started out packing 150 bags. They were all kids that we knew from church, soccer, and even our godbrothers and sisters came. Then at the end of our first year, kids I didn't even know started coming to our packing parties because those kids at the beginning told their friends about it. In year 2, we doubled in size because all those kids kept telling all their other friends and it kept growing and growing.
So our initial goal was that we wanted to have 25 kids to come in to pack 150 bags. But today is different. We have 150 kids coming in to pack 2,000 bags. So it's grown immensely.
From the time that he had started doing I Heart Hungry Kids, Jackson realized that in order to help other kids understand what the problem was, he needed to be the face and the voice to talk about this. No kid wants to really listen to some grown-up drone on about problems. It doesn't stick, it doesn't matter. But when a kid their age looks them in the eye and says, "Do you know that there are kids just like us who are starving?" that resonates on such a deep level.
So each month during the school year, I Heart Hungry Kids, in partnership with our awesome friends at the Lowcountry Food Bank, puts 150 volunteers like you under the age of 18 to work packing bags of food, becoming agents of change.
Jackson really, as founder, I keep talking with him about being the face of the organization, being there to greet people during the events, making sure that he moves around, sees that everybody's doing okay, pitches in where help is necessary, but also to make sure that other kids are staying involved and staying engaged.
Whenever I get up in front of lots of people and do a talk, I'm always nervous. And when I'm nervous, I think about the hungry kids that aren't gonna get the food if I don't do this. And if I don't do this, then I won't raise awareness of the problem and get the bags packed.
An incredible sight to see. Kid volunteers flood the doors for each event. They get their assignment for the day and begin making cards to go in each bag as they await Jackson's welcome speech.
When the kids arrive and I give the speech, it is mainly about giving them something to work behind and for them to drive behind, because if you're just packing bags and you don't know what it's for, it's not really as much fun. When I was a little kid, my mom always wrote little notes in my lunch bag, and since this was kind of their lunch bag, it would be really nice if they had a note too, which would add a special touch. So a food hug is food, which is the bag of food, and love combined. We try to incorporate that when we put the card into the bag.
The entire event operates like a well-oiled machine as each volunteer plays an important role in getting the bags packed. The common theme is that each volunteer is having fun and everyone is helping each other learn and grow.
I Heart Hungry Kids is the most fun for me. It's amazing. You can help kids who need help. You can bring your friends. You can help kids actually hold their bags. You can open bags. You can be a packer for a few minutes. It makes me feel happy that I'm helping another person.
Kids helping kids, that's what I Heart Hungry Kids is all about.
I've been really impressed at how they've all just stepped up and we've all had to take on more because more people is more logistics, it's more coordination, more volunteers, and more opportunity to really teach kids about giving back and service.
It was always fun to watch them experience it, the expressions on their face, and to know that they were helping others, and it's kids helping kids. Sometimes it's when they're coming back and getting ready to fill a new bag is when you see in their face how much fun they're having. I think of myself as a cheerleader, so I'm telling them how great they're doing and that they're helping other kids, and I'm giving them high fives. And the enthusiasm is just, sometimes it's contagious, and it makes me so glad I'm here.
I like to watch the kids because as they progress from being younger kids, it's just holding the bags as they're learning each position, but they also empower themselves to be able to do the different jobs.
Knowing that we're able to help all these kids just in our community, it's amazing to me. Just when we're done, seeing all those boxes filled, I mean, thousands of meals to go to kids, it's a wonderful thing. Also, just having my daughter grow for the last 4 years, seeing how happy she is when we're done with everything, you know, I'm getting ready to tear myself. It's a wonderful thing. I know for me, being out here, I dance, I have fun, I laugh with the kids. At the end of the day, it's just, you know, a job well done.
Jackson has won local, state, and even national awards for his volunteerism. And his crusade to make a difference earned him an invite to speak at a TED Talk in 2016 titled Small But Mighty.
Here I am at 3. When I first started feeding kids, we were packing bags of food that kids like pudding cups. My favorite job was ripping apart the pudding cups and putting them into the bags. I didn't know how important these pudding cups would be for my life or the lives of thousands of other kids, but they really made a big difference. It all started when I was 7, and I went to a talk by a 12-year-old girl that started her own nonprofit. I was inspired and said, I can do that, and immediately wanted to do more.
It was really cool to be there, but also kind of scary at the same time because you're up in front of a bunch of people talking about what you're passionate about. It makes me feel good when other kids and adults even see me as a role model or an example of what to do to succeed.
I mean, 200,000 meals from a kid, from a 7-year-old kid who is like, yep, let's do it, let's go for it. He convinced adults, he convinced a food bank, he changed so many adults' perceptions of what is possible by raising his hand and having not just me, not just my husband, you know, but all of this community around us say, we believe you, and we're gonna support that, and we're gonna keep that going. So we're on our way to, our goal is 1 million meals, and we're gonna keep on bringing people in and changing the world together.
We just appreciate Jackson and his family and all of the kids in our community who come out once a month to pack food for other kids. They understand that not every child in our community has enough food to eat. So we're just so appreciative of all they do every single month during the school year. So a big round of applause and hats off to all of them.